Lucas Nation fans, welcome back to another exciting weekend show with your host Kennedy Lucas. I'm your host Kennedy Lucas, and guys, welcome to today's show. Again, I hope that you guys are having a fantastic weekend here today here at K.L.P Entertainment Host Street Studios. We are back for the weekend show with the new setup and everything. We're not going to go into detail because you saw it last week's episode. We had a lot of good views, and you guys know that we got a new setup. So today's a good show because we have a lot to talk about newsworthy-wise for this show. Here at Host Stream Studios, I want to make sure that I find some good news for you guys and talk about it, and comment below and interact with Lucas Nation fans to see what you guys think of the news that we have coming up. Quick announcements here today. Quick announcement today. We just have a couple Host Stream Studios news. You know, we have to sort of advertise that out, but Host Stream Studios has some good things coming out, you guys. As Lucas Chat Podcast will be returning for the YouTube as we talk about an anime show and a hit movie this weekend. So stay tuned, because that will be this weekend will be uploading weekend, where we have the talk show for today and the podcast coming out of course, with the movie and the anime show. So please stay tuned for that as well, because looking very forward to that as well. As we have new music and new movies. Now today's a special episode of the weekend show today, because we have a little sneak preview of some stuff. So here it is, new music. Of course, it's called One Chance, featuring K-Smoove, yours truly K.L.P, and Colossus. So here on today's show, you guys get to hear a exclusive sneak peek listen of the song that's going to be released later out this month. So please take a listen.
Beyond the walls of the cars, my life is defined when I'm in that Atlanta state of mind. Hope the bunny got some tunny. My sonny don't like no dirty blunny. Running up the gunny to get that honey in that Atlanta state of mind. And girl, if you're not coming home with me tonight, what more can I ask for? Come home with me with K.L.P tonight. Let's go.
Masquerade beat that.
If your man ain't here tonight, girl, you better get with it. And if your man ain't here tonight, baby, you gon' get it. We only got one chance to make sweet love. Only got one chance.
Masquerade beat that.
Yes, thank you. So, of course, it's called One Chance. It's more of my edgier songs that I got going, but hopefully you guys are ready for it, because that music is going to be slam dunk. Good rapper like Colossus, Anthony Secondi, and K-Smoove, great singer out there. And of course, yours truly, K.L.P, rapping on the beats. And, you know, we really got it going. So hopefully you guys are ready for it. Later this month, the music is going to be released. And very excited to announce here today that Poetic Soul, we finally finished Poetic Soul. So we finished Poetic Soul. That's going to be, again, released on January 5th of 2018. So you might have to wait a couple months for it, but the album's coming really soon. I am so proud to be finished with it. Listened to it fully last night, and I really did enjoy working with all these collaborations like Masquerade Beats and Dreamlight, and you know, we really got it rolling. Of course, you guys saw it on my Instagram account, on Host Stream Studios Instagram account, and my personal Instagram account at Kennedy Lucas K.L.P. Follow me. Of course, we got a new movie coming out. Of course, not only the grand event of the Cayman Islands is a movie that we're working on in collaborations with a lot of students, and do believe me, we have a lot of students who wants to be in this film. We have so many students cast for it. Of course, we're filming it this week, so I can't wait to get started with that film production. But we also got a double feature. Thank you. So a lot of fans are asking me about it, and you know, a lot of people just like, okay, Kennedy, you really sign blocked us a little bit. We had no idea that you were doing something else with it. Of course, Host Stream Studios Original was the new thing we called our movies now, to make shorter movies like 20 to 30 minutes long instead of an hour. And of course, we got another double feature alongside with the grand event of the Cayman Islands. This movie is called The Artist, The Ballad of Graham Mason. So this movie is going to be very exciting. We already started production for this movie because this is my casting here at K.L.P Entertainment. So we're not casting college kids for this type of movie. So that's why we were able to go ahead and start our production of the film. Of course, we got the musical score done. And of course, we got a couple scenes done. I'm not going to show you guys some scenes yet because they're not finished. So I want to be sure that they're finished so I can give you guys a little sneak peek. But we got it going and we got it rolling. So hopefully you guys stay tuned for Host Stream Studios or K.L.P Entertainment at YouTube. You guys can see what's going on next. New films development and a whole nother new stuff is going on. So please stay tuned for stuff like that. Now, before we go on to our fun stuff here on today's show, we also want to announce here at Host Stream Studios that a new skit series called Total Comedy is out right now at YouTube at K.L.P Entertainment. So, Total Comedy was, the pilot episode was funny. We had a lot of responses. A lot of people loved the skit and the new animation style here at Host Stream Studios, and we got a little bit more of that coming. Actually, no, we got a lot of it coming for you guys. So, of course, Total Comedy, we're going to try to upload episodes every week. I know it's time crunching for us here at Host Stream Studios and K.L.P Entertainment, but we got it coming for you guys, so please stay tuned for that as well. Total Comedy, hit show. If you haven't seen it, right after today's show, go see it. It's on YouTube at K.L.P Entertainment /Total Comedy. So please go check that out. Now, it's time to get to the fun stuff. And of course, I mean a whole bunch of stuff that I want to talk about. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about Eminem real quick. Now, I wanted to talk about Eminem. So if you guys don't know who Eminem is, he's a great rapper out there. Great hip-hop and artist out there in the world. Of course, he did a cypher at the BET Hip Hop 2017 Awards. Again, I was looking forward to it. I was hoping that, you know, we would have another masterpiece by him, but it was more of an anti-Trump cypher. Now, I'm not going to go in detail to politics because that's not what we do here at the Host Stream Studios and K.L.P Entertainment, but I do want to sort of talk about it. I don't know how I think about it. You know, a lot of people on Twitter ask me, you know, hey, Kennedy, what'd you think of Eminem Cypher? A lot of people here on campus ask me, hey, Kennedy, what'd you think of the Cypher from Eminem? I have no idea what I think about it. I think, and people are hating on him for it, I think it's a freedom of speech. You know, as Eminem, as a writer and as freedom of speech, you have the right to write anything you want to say. It could be towards anybody, even if it was... if it's President Trump or Barack Obama, you can say anything you want to in your cipher, in your songs, because that is called freedom of speech. Now, a lot of people on Twitter are saying, no, that's very disrespectful. You shouldn't have done that. But no, it is his right as a citizen here in America. It is his God-given right to say whatever he wants to say. Now, I know a lot of people are not for Trump. I'm not going to really speak on my views about it because I don't get down like that. But again, a lot of people should stop hating on Eminem for it. I'm not 100% for Eminem for writing what he did at the Cypher at BET Awards, but he does have the right to say whatever he wants to say. And if BET approves, that's BET. That's their company. They can do whatever they want. So I see it on Twitter and I see the news. People are roasting Eminem about it. I really do think it's his right. You know, he can do whatever he wants to. A lot of people, you know, need to know, like, he's an artist, you know. I write some stuff about some deep stuff that I write about, and, you know, even in movies, I write some deep stuff, but then it's my right to write what I want to write because it's mine, you know. So I just really do think people should stop hating on Eminem on that. Some people are for it. You know, kudos to you if you're for it, but, you know, kudos to you if you're not. You know, it's freedom of speech, guys. And again, that's all I'm going to say about it, because a lot of people are hating on him about it, and it's just, it doesn't make sense why people think that, you know, if you disrespect the president of the United States, you're in big trouble. No, not necessarily. You know, you got to take it as a trooper. You're always going to have citizens here in America that's not for a president. You know, it could be, again, it could have been Jimmy Carter. It could have been George Bush. It could be Barack Obama. It could be Donald Trump. It doesn't matter who president is. If someone has a different opinion about it, it's their right. I just wanted to express that to the Lucas Nation fans, because not only to have something to talk about on today's show, but again, I really wanted to speak highly of that, because, you know, people are just not understanding what's really good. Today, as we move on to today's show, we have a couple of new things we want to talk about again. It is the first thing I want to talk about. We did a podcast over it this weekend. It's called, the show anime show is called My First Girlfriend is a Gal. So this show is really, really funny. If you go back to the Lucas Chat podcast, you'll see what I mean, what me and Tyrus was talking about in the podcast. This show is more your itchy fan service type of anime. So if you're old enough to handle this kind of anime, please watch it. I really do encourage it. But if you're a little bit young on the young side, I wouldn't really watch this. I would stick to your mecha anime because this show has some stuff that you have to be mature enough to handle. Of course, it also stars Jamie Marchi. Jamie Marchi's a good anime voice actor. She also plays characters such as Rias Grimmery in High School DxD and many, many, many more anime out there that I can't really list on today's show. But again, My First Girlfriend is a Gal is a really good show. I give it a 5 out of 5 in the ratings because that show was really kick-ass, and we're still watching it. We're still developing it. So please go on and watch that show. So of course we got some news for you guys. Of course, it's been said all over, not only on Twitter. I don't relay all my sources on Twitter, but online. It's been said that they're starting production soon of Fast and Furious 9. Yes. So Fast and Furious 9. Can you believe they're going to make a 9th installment to the Fast and Furious series? Now, I wonder how they're going to really do this, how they're going to react to the characters and to the audience of their fan base. Of course, we saw Fast and Furious 7, of course, the year of the death of Paul Walker, and they paid a huge tribute, and that movie was just for him. And again, Fast Furious 8, you thought that Toretto was going to turn on the team, but he turns out he did it to save his son and his family, of course. So now the question is, what are they going to do in the 9th installment? Now, I wonder how they're going to do it. I'm not really too sure how they're going to really perform this out really well. Hopefully they get some sales. I honestly just think they're just doing this for the sales and a quick sell for a quick million. I'm not trying to downgrade Fast and Furious because I love Fast and Furious, but it's like, okay, what else can you do? Or are you just trying to plunge more money for the series? Because people are going to go see it. People are going to go buy a ticket to go see Fast 9. Without a doubt. I would think as a director for Fast and Furious 9th installment, I would add some new characters. I would add new characters. Keep the characters such as Dwayne The Rock Johnson playing Hobbs, and Toretto playing by Vin Diesel, and Michelle Rodriguez is doing her thing. But I would also add more characters alongside with the original cast to give it more of that little flavor. Of course, you have the same characters. It's like, what else are they going to do? What else do they have to talk about into the movie? So I really do hope they really nailed it out and they really do what they do. Again, it's been word and it's been sort of confirmed, of course, on Twitter and websites. Even I think Ludacris's Instagram, he had confirmed that there's going to be a 9th installment. So it's just like, okay, all right, let's see what else they're going to do. Are they going to add new characters? They're going to add a new storyline? Or how they're going to do it? I really do think they're going to do 9 and 10. I think 10 might be their cutoff. That might be when they stop doing it. But, who knows? Who really knows? And of course, on the sort of rumor list, I guess, is the development of the PlayStation 5. Yes, it's been word that PlayStation 5 is in development. I don't think they're going to be finished within next year. I think they're going to give it a couple more years because the PS4 is kind of the thing right now, and it's our generation. So I don't know what number generation. I think it's the 8th or 9th generation of consoles. I really do think they're going to release PlayStation 5 out maybe 3 years from now, or maybe 4 to 5 years from now, to start a new generation of gaming, along with the Xbox X. Trying to compete in that field of game development, and the game's just not going to be out until way later. So that's kind of been rumored for PlayStation, for Sony as well. It's been so long since I've done live gameplay. I know it's been forever, but we just been trying to find a game that's not easy for us to play, but something fun for everybody to react to in this live stream, of course. And timing. It takes time to go live. It takes all the production time to get things set up. But this weekend we're going to do it. Sunday night we're going to be doing it. We're going to be going live. We're going to play Forza Horizon 2 for either live.me or twitch.tv. We're not really too sure. We're kind of on the fence. Comment below which one would you like to see, but we're kind of on the fence of where we're going live. Or either we might just go live on YouTube and do an instant upload for Twitch. Not really too sure yet. We got that coming. But of course, this Sunday, again, we're going live. Forza Horizon 2 gameplay with your host, Kennedy Lucas. Is going to be fun. We're going to have so much fun. And all my fans out there live get to see how good of a racer I am. I love to play Forza Horizon 2. I just got into the racing game. I never really played racing games since I had Gran Turismo. But then I just been all about the shooters and the adventures and the platformer video games. But now I'm starting to get into racing games because those are fun to play. I really do enjoy playing those. Again, coming up next month, November well, it comes out November 7th, but that weekend of the first week of November, we're going to be playing, we're going to be going live and playing Sonic Forces. Of course, I'm getting Sonic Forces. I might get a digital copy of it. I probably won't get a disc at GameStop. I'm probably just going to get it from Microsoft and just get a digital copy of the game. And we're going to be going live, and I'm going to be analyzing and playing the game with live stream. So stay tuned for that in November. We're going good for that as well. So this will do it. This has been the Weekend Show with yours, Kennedy Lucas. I'm Kennedy Lucas, logging out.
Ranger Forest.